Eeks, I had to do a follow-up, y'all. I know y'all done seen that live that Quad and King did. I bet y'all would thought that was a prompt. That's what type of time y'all be on. Y'all would say that's a prompt. They just did that for publicity and this and that. Y'all be a hot mess. But what my good girl Quad said is that Gregory was in his feelings. Y'all can clearly see that Gregory was in his feelings. Like, especially with those couples conversation. You saw him streaking. You saw him get uneasy. He gets very uneasy because he know Gregory know he got issues. For him to be a psychiatrist, it seemed like he need to go see one. Ain't that crazy? They say the psychiatrists be the very ones that need the mental help. I guess they, especially if you're not cleansing yourself, if you're talking to multiple clients about their issues, I'm quite sure you take some of that energy home with you. If he ain't cleansing himself from that, that's probably why he is like a ticking time bomb. Gregory is a ticking time bomb. And then he might even be have that short man's complex where he feel like he got to big up or whatever. I believe Gregory tore his look down because Buddy came back to the show with a whole different vibe and look. When he first was on the show, he was clean shaven. He always had a bald head. I don't really remember him wearing any glasses like that, but that white beard, it did something for him. That white beard that he added to the equation did something for him. Honestly, Gregory looked the nicest he ever looked, honey. Ever looked. And I take my hat off to him for that. But let's be real. He felt some type of way with Quad and her man. I do not, like a lot of people you see, they like, you know, Queen, I said Queen. I about to say Queen and King. Quad and King is messy. No, Quad ain't messy, baby. Toya is. Because Quad only answered the questions that was given to her. It's not like she brought it up just out of the thin blue sky. Like, oh, I'm going to talk about this in front of them. No, those questions were asked. Now, I could see if she brought it up. Then I'll say like, oh, you know, Quad is messy. But no, Quad just answering questions. If they panties and boxers are in a bunch, then so be it. Because why are you mad? Why are you mad? Let's wake that one up. Why are they mad, honey? Because last year, when he introduced Letitia, he was all bubbly and happy. And when they did what they did with Quad on that trip, I don't know where they was at, but I think it was at the Hilton Head. And they was like, we are not getting along, blah, 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 blah. Honey, listen. He was ready for Quad to be up off that show and for him and Tisha to be right on that show that Quad helped cultivate. She contributed to that, to these episodes. You cannot say that Quad is not good TV, because she is. And I love every bit of her and King and Quad's relationship. I keep wanting to say King and Queen. King and Quad relationship, I love it. I love a man that step up for his woman and shut it all the way down. I love that. Give me a king, baby. I need me a king, honey. Somebody that's going to step up to the plate and shut it down. Because Gregory You can tell he was puffing up. And yes, they probably clipped it up all types of ways to make it seem like King was the aggressor. No, Gregory was getting beside himself. And you can tell he was being triggered by how King was coming about Quad. I don't care. You take her, do whatever. Just tell her to keep my name out her mouth. No, baby. They was in a questionnaire group. What have she been saying? When she's asked, she's going to deliver. What are you saying, honey? That she can't be asked questions and she talk about it freely? That was her relationship, just like it was your relationship. I'm quite sure you done told Sweet Tea every little bitty detail about Quad, like most men do. Hello, Muhammad. Just like most men do. When they leaving a relationship and going into a new one quickly like he has, they always try to dog out the last woman that they were with. And it makes them look so dumb because, honestly, in your new relationship, nobody old should be spoken of. You shouldn't speak of your previous relationship in your current one. That's, to me, assault on y'all relationship, because why are you still speaking of it? If it's the past, it's the past. And it's just that. But when asked questions, I expect answers. So Quad did every bit of answering those questions. He didn't feel good. That's why Toya, peeping the energy, asked Dr. Gregory, you don't feel, I'm uncomfortable. She was uncomfortable because she was seeing him streak in his chair. But why? You got your whole wife sitting right on the side of you, baby. Your whole wife that seemed like a ride or die. She said, honestly, that girl, she might need some little mental help. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to put it out there. Allegedly, Letitia needs some mental help, baby, because she can't handle it. She can't handle it. She can't handle questions. She can't handle nothing. She about to be ready to flip, honey. That's probably what all that crying be about. Because she is not that. Her cognitive thinking is obscure. And you can tell that it is. And honestly, she need to get the mental help that she need. And if he a psychiatrist, baby, she need to be his patient and really get down to the root cause of why she respond the way she do. Because to me, she respond out of control. Now, Heavenly got a big mouth. Heavenly do got a mouth on her. But Heavenly wasn't even talking to Letitia. Letitia came at Heavenly. She sure did. Sure did came at Heavenly. She should have stayed in her lane that's paved for her. That whole thing was messy. They knew it was messy bringing Dr. G back to the show. They knew it was messy. They wanted these ratings, and here it is. And here we go. It was messy from the gate. But I want to clear up what I said yesterday. What I'm hearing that Quad is talking about with King is that he does not have to do any jail time, and that's just somebody put out false rumors out there. Now they talking about her Rolls Royce is fake and he ain't give it to her and this, that, and the third. I don't believe that for 1 minute. Why couldn't she have a Rolls Royce? Why? If he owns a luxury car place? Be so for real. Hello, Kassan. I'm well. I am well, honey. But I'm just speaking on Married to Medicine. I want to follow up because I don't want to put out nothing out there false. I just was going by what I was hearing according to my For You page. What I was hearing was King was in trouble. But truth be told, he was not in trouble. They said he wasn't in trouble and he can film still. I'm from Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio to be exact. United States, Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah. But it is a hot mess. And I'm so looking forward to the reunion. Oh, I can't wait to the reunion. I would like to see what all come about in the reunion. And I pray that King is allowed to be at that reunion. And I want him to come back the next season. Because like Quad was saying, they kept saying, Quad ain't got no man. Quad ain't got no man. Quad this, Quad that. Well, Quad got a man now. But let me wake this up though. Okay. Married to medicine. Married to medicine. Toya's married to medicine. The husbands of these doctors are married to medicine. Dr. Contessa and her husband are both doctors. They're married to medicine. Dr. G is a doctor. Sweet T is married to medicine. Let's be honest. Quad ain't married to no medicine. That may be her friend group. Oh, you're from Nepal. Yeah, I'm familiar with Nepal. And I wouldn't call my country nice. I wouldn't say it's nice. It's not nice. It's really nasty over here in the United States, to be quite honest. Where you're at, a lot of people probably from where they're from, and I know I'm off subject from what I was talking about, but I do want to put this out there. A lot of people be probably wanting to come to the United States of America expecting something different, but to be quite honest, I'm quite sure where you live that y'all probably would have it way better than over here. Over here it's not so nice. It's not so nice. It's not so nice. The taxes we pay, the food we eat over here, all of that. All of that. You have to be rich and famous to have great food and all of that type of stuff provided to you. If you're just a mediocre, median working person, you're going to get food that have a lot of toxic stuff in it. And just being honest. So, yeah. It's not nice over here at all. Be thankful for where you're at. Like, I believe God got people specifically in places for a reason. And you should never want to be over where you think it's land of the free. It's not land of the free. And we do not get along over here collectively. It's just not given that type of energy over here. But back to married to medicine. Quad is not married to medicine anymore. She's not married to medicine. Like at all. So, maybe she should have a spinoff with her and Dr. G. Not Dr. G. King. And let's see what comes of that. I don't know where Quad would be fitting at. Maybe Real Housewife of Atlanta. Maybe the Real Housewives of Atlanta she'll be a great fit at. Quad, with the housewives, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I think she knows Shamia. I don't know if she know Portia or nobody like that. But I think Quad would be a good fit for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's living in Atlanta. Why not? That's more fitting for her. I think she surpassed Married to Medicine. I think she can still be friends with those girls, but she's not really married to medicine. Letitia is. Let's be honest about that. And I love me some Quad, and I understand that she been on the show first, but child, listen, with all that drama, I will leave. I will leave them. I will leave it to them. I will not be around that. With all that drama, not me. Not me. I would have to skedaddle. I would have to go. I would surely go. If I was quiet, I would go ahead and make my exit this upcoming season. I would make that my final season being aired with those ladies along with Letitia. Because the truth of the matter is, she's not married to medicine. Letitia is. As goofy as Letitia is, as goofy as she is, because to me, Dr. G is talking about something that's very concerning. Girl, she talking about something. You don't have access to the money. Girl. I would never, as a man, and it's just me hypothetically speaking, as a man, if I was married or dating a woman and she said that I don't have access to the money or you don't have access to the money and it's always this talk about money, I'll be thinking like, that's concerning. It's concerning that that's what she equates for him to be in her life. I guess she his sugar baby. She his sugar baby that he thought he was gonna really make a baby with. Baby. Letitia, okay. What she should have did is made sure she was able to have a baby for him, because that's something he begged for in his previous relationship. And as she said, she was a friend of the show. Then being a friend, not a friend of the show, I meant to say being a fan of the show, she should have known that that's all that man wanted was some children. And the fact that she played on his top, acting like, he was going to get this young little tenderoni, and she's a twin, he's a twin. Oh, how cute the story is. But I do believe that she knew that she had endometriosis, which is a female situation where I'm not going to say that she can't have children, but it's going to be hard for her to have children. Maybe they should look into getting a surrogate or something, taking her egg and his sperm and making a baby in a surrogate. But I think Dr. G really wanted to, create a baby the normal way, but maybe he had to go a different route to get the baby that he wants. So that's just my thought and theory on that. Maybe she should have did her research, and maybe he should have did his research. But that's what you get when you go from one relationship and then you jump into another one. Because he moved too fast for me. There's no way, shape, and form that I will allow somebody to inbox me, and I know I'm on a show, and somebody inboxes me and they talking in my inbox, and then next thing you know they get married and now she's on the show. It's giving weird. That's weird vibes right there. The fact that he moved too quick like that, that's weird. It's such a weird vibe. And then for her to be a fan, that means she was watching Quad that whole time, and she keep coming up out of her mouth talking about how Quad jealous, baby. How can Quad be jealous when you was a fan of the show? Let's wake that one up. You was a fan of the show, baby. I would never even move my mouth to say anything remotely close to saying what she be saying. Okay? First of all, she need a stylist. Let's say that. And I really didn't care for the hairstyle that she had on What Happens Live with Andy, because the bangs were too long. It was all up in her face. They like, oh, I like this look for her. I like this look. Honestly, it made her look older. It made her look older. Letitia need to get with Toya. Now, Toya can dress. I know I usually be talking myself about Toya because I really don't care for her attitude. And I done met energies like her where she thinks she more than what she is, and then she get put in her place because, girl, who are you? Who do you think you are? But what I will say is Toya know how to dress because Toya know how to spend some money. Toya know how to spend some money, honey. She need to get with Toya and go shopping and help her create looks for her. Because that's what she needs. She don't need to be hanging around Contessa. Contessa honestly have that old lady energy too. As healthy as she is, as beautiful as she is, as fit as she is. And Contessa's beautiful naturally, you know what I mean? Like everybody with eyes can see that she's very beautiful. But however, I've never thought that she dressed well. To me, she's dressed like a doctor. She don't dress well for me, but Toya does. Dr. Heavenly trying. She's coming around with the come around. And I also feel like this year, so have Simone. Simone has, like, her stylist or whoever gets her ready for the show, they doing a big one with her. Dr. Jackie always gave me simple, elegant, and classy vibes. You know what I mean? Not too much, not too heavy, not too much. But maybe Jackie need to spruce some things up, throw her some red lipstick or some bright colors, and come with the come through. You know, just something different, honey. Needs something different in her life. That's why I always suggest that. Like, you never know what you might like, what hairstyle you might want to try to you know, create a different vibe for yourself. She need to open up her horizon because, like I said, only thing I see Dr. Jackie is classy. You know, it looks nice on her. It's fitting for her. You know, but it's a safe box. That's what I see, a safe box. And Heavenly ready for it, honey. Heavenly is ready for it, honey. She trying to get like Nene Leakes, honey. She trying to get there with that flair, that pizzazz. And I love that for Heavenly. Keep going, baby. Keep going, baby. And then for Sweet Tea to try to talk about Heavenly got a better body than Sweet Tea. Let's wake that up. Heavenly is built nicely. How dare Sweet Tea try to say she is a big back or linebacker or whatever she try to use her line, the same line Phaedra used. Baby, no. Because look how you carry yourself. Look what you had on. Like, oh, God. It's like, no, that's not what you do. That's not what you do when you're built that way. You do not do that. You don't do that. You don't come for somebody that actually got some nice curves. Heavenly built nice. Stop playing with her. Stop playing with Dr. Heavenly. You can never. Y'all, I'm going to have to let y'all go. I got some calls coming in.